Are you ready to check out all these great comic books I had in my pull box this week? Well, stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody, to the weekly comic book review. This is for the week of February 15th, 2023. And guys, I've got a great show for you this week. We've got a lot of books to get into. We've got about 7 books that were in my pull box this week. So let's not waste any damn time and let's get to the review. But first, the drink of the week. This week's drink of the week is Jack Daniel's Tennessee Apple Fizz. And this thing says it's a Tennessee apple with soda and a twist of lemon. Don't you like it when they try to church up an alcoholic drink? Let's see what this baby tastes like, because you know we gotta wet this whistle before we can get the show started. Hey, ugh. Not good. Guys, we are on a bad run here. This is 2 weeks in a row. That's, you can really taste the Jack Daniels in there, not so much the lemon, and not so much the apple. It's kind of a flat tasting drink. I don't like that. It was like $3.99 for a 4-pack. Not good. I'm going to drink it though, but it's not good. So without any further ado, let's get to the comic books. Alright guys, so let's get this week started like we always do with the pick of the week. And this week's pick of the week is Fantastic Four, issue number 4, Legacy 697. I got the variant Alex Ross cover right here. Beautiful black and white sketch looking cover. Very classic. I had to go with that over the 8 cover. This is written by Ryan North. Artwork done by Ian Cobuelo. I hope I said that right. The artwork in this book is very good for a Marvel book. I've enjoyed the artwork. I really did. And the story is even better. If you are not a Fantastic Four reader, I have not been. These are my first Fantastic Four books that I'm buying. I just jumped in. Now is the time. Do not doubt me on this. Now is the time to jump in on Fantastic Four. Excellent storytelling. The first 3 issues, the family has been split apart. They're off doing kind of their own things. And the Baxter building has been blown up. There's this huge crater in New York. We don't know what's going on until this issue. This is the issue that brings everything back together. We've got the family back together. Ben and Alicia need saving. So Reed and Sue are there. They're figuring that out. Johnny Storm comes flying in. The family's back together. And as this is going on, we get a little flashbacks of what happened when these aliens invaded New York and the Baxter building. What Reed Richards did. He sent the building and the aliens back in time. Time's going to catch up a year later. This is the only way he could save them. However, the damn kids were in the building. Damn you, Reed Richards. The kids were in the building and he knew this all along. So Ben and Alicia are pissed. They have to go a whole year without seeing their children. So obviously this is something that they couldn't forgive him for. This is why everybody kind of split up. But as time goes on, it heals all wounds. They realize that he was probably right. Not only was he right, he's hurting as well. These kids are like family to him as well. So we get the whole family back together at the end of this issue. Everybody's made up. And now after 4 issues, the family is together and we can move on. And this has been a great series. I highly recommend it. Now take a pause. Tweet of the week is also based on the Fantastic Four. Rumor, the MCU's Reed Richards and Sue Storm will reportedly be parents in the Fantastic Four movie. That's great! If the weirdos over at Disney don't screw it up. Alright guys, up next, book number 2 is Nemesis Reloaded, written by Mark Miller, artwork by Jorge Jimenez. This is issue number 2. Guys, what an excellent follow-up to number 1. Number 1 was my pick of the week. Number 2 could have easily been my pick of the week. Hey, maybe it should have. I don't know. But I love this book. You know, in the first one, we figure out Nemesis is a bad guy. He's not even an anti-hero. He's just a bad guy. He's putting bounties on cops' heads. He orchestrated this huge jewelry heist, right? And we're picking up kind of there with the jewelry heist. Man, they leave a big heaping pile of shit. It is shit where they stole the necklace. It's a big old ring of duty right on this thing, right? So this guy, he is bad and rotten to the core. And this is hard to read, guys. He's got a bounty on cops' heads. Check this out. These guys are dead. Kids are going around beating the hell out of cops, killing them. If they turn the badge in, they get $10,000 from Nemesis. Why is he doing all this? Well, this was a great issue that brought the backstory of when he was a kid, why he has this animosity toward cops. We get the backstory of what happened to his parents, why he is the way he is, and why he has this vendetta against law enforcement. It is a dark, gritty, nasty, hardcore book. And guys, if you're not into that, that's okay. I am. I'm loving this book. I am having, it makes the gambit of emotions, right? I don't feel good the cops are getting killed, but I understand there's bad things that happen in society. This brings all these feelings to the forefront. And as you're reading this book, guys, this elicits a response. And that's what good storytelling and artwork is supposed to do. And this book, it does it all. All right, guys, speaking of good books, man, we're on a good roll. Up next is Spider-Man, Ed of the Spider-Verse. This is part 5, written by Dan Slott, artwork done by Mark Bagley. This is issue number 5, Legacy 161 in this just Spider-Man run. Not ASM, this is just Spider-Man. And this is the end of the Spider-Verse. You know Dan Slott is one of the masters at writing Spider-Man. And what we get in this book, Spider-Man has been killed by like this dagger of destiny or something like that, right? He was killed in one of the last issues, and this starts right there. And we had a cliffhanger, right? We had Peter Parker in like an Oscorp badge working for Norman Osborn, and this lets you know that, hey, Peter didn't die, Spider-Man died. Peter Parker, this like created an alternate timeline, and Peter Parker is still alive. He's had a life. And this is a reimagining of his origin story. And it was great. It was cool to see him and Flash going back and forth in high school. Instead of Peter getting bitten by the bug, Silk gets bitten by the spider. So Silk is the only Spider-Man right now in this continuity, what's going on here on 616. And, you know, we got to know at some point, Peter's going to have to come back. He's going to have to take the mantle back. We don't know how that's going to happen yet. And let me remind you, Dan Slott has let you guys know, this is issue 5 and issue number 7. There is a special variant cover that you can get. And I think there's going to be a big first appearance on that. Guys, this was a very good book. It was a very heartfelt book. Oh, dude, when Uncle Ben dies, instead of Uncle Ben dying like on the street by the robber, the guy kicks in the door. It's a home invasion. This is a reimagining of the story of Peter Parker, and it was a great story. If you're an ASM fan, I highly recommend. We're on book number 5. Jump in on Spider-Man, guys. 2 thumbs up for this book. All right, guys, up next I have Hulk number 12, Legacy 779, written by Ryan Ottley, and artwork done by Ryan Ottley. Ryan Ottley is carrying all the dead weight on his back, which is Donny Cates, who is off this book. He's gone, guys. Got a little divorce. Like nobody ever went through a divorce before. Boo-hoo. He's off, I don't know, in rehab or something. And Ryan Ottley is doing a masterful job at picking up the pieces of Donny Cates' incoherent, stupid-ass story that nobody liked. Okay? I'm not holding any punches on this. This was a bad book. It was poorly written. It was ill-conceived design. Nobody was liking this. So Ryan Ottley is doing the best he can to smooth it out. And congratulations to you, sir. You are doing a great job. This book is a little bit overly verbose. There's a lot of words in it because that's what you got to do when you're trying to make an omelet out of a bunch of broken eggs that Donny Cates has left behind. But I did enjoy this book. I'm going to stay on it till the end of this story arc with Titan, Hulk, and Bruce Banner, and Starship Hulk. I wouldn't recommend getting in on this. I wouldn't recommend buying any of the back issues. This is going to go down in history as an epic fail for Donny Cates. This is a big L. But Ryan Ottley, you're doing well, and the people at Marvel should recognize his contributions to this book, what he does. And I'm interested to see in the future if he gets a chance to write more books. Kudos to you, Ryan Ottley, for making lemon out of lemonades. Great job. Alright guys, this is the part in the video where I'm going to give you the code phrase or the code word for the week for an entry to win this slab. All you have to do to win this. This is a CGC graded, 9.4, off-white to white pages. Amazing Spider-Man number 310, Todd McFarlane art and interior cover. All you got to do to win this is be a subscriber to the channel. Hit that subscribe button right now. You have to live in the continental United States. I'm a cheap bastard. I'm not shipping this overseas. And I'm going to give you the keyword or key phrase. You put that in the comment section below. That's it. That's your one entry for the week. When I hit 50 subscribers, guys, and we're only 9 subscribers away, I'm going to do a big show, a big drawing, and I'm going to ship this to you free of charge. So, guys, this week's code phrase for this week is turd necklace. Turd necklace is this week's code phrase. Code word. Code phrase word of the giveaway. All right, guys, up next we have X-Men number 19, written by Jerry Duggan, artwork by Caselli. The artwork on this is mediocre at best. This is a mediocre artwork. 5 out of 10. It's functional. It gets the job done. The story by Jerry Duggan is pretty cool. You got 2 story threads going on. One, Forge is trying to get to the celestial head of nowhere. It's been taken in by a black hole. So he's taking another partner. They're going to shoot off through his portal, and they're going to get to the head, and he's going to figure out what's going on with the celestial head. The other thread is basically Scott Summers' father has sent a beacon. They've been overrun by the Brood. The Brood, if you don't know, it's like a alien race of insects, and they have a good breakdown in here of what the Brood are. And when they go, so Scott takes a team to go rescue him. When they find him, the bastard, it's like aliens. He's got the alien inside him. And damn you, Jerry Duggan, you stole this storyline from Aliens. Lazy writing. Damn you, Jerry Duggan. But it was good. I liked it. It was fun. It was, space fun. The book was okay. X-23 had to cut him out of it. Sync was in there like, I'm going to hold his innards in and all this. I had fun with the book, guys. It's X-Men. Don't overthink it. If that's your sort of thing, the superhero X-Men type story, over the top, rip off of Aliens, this is the book for you this week. All right, guys. Up next is Gunslinger. Issue number 17, written by Todd McFarlane and artwork done by Brett Booth. I don't know who did the cover. It sucks. The artwork on the cover sucks, but the book is good. The interior art by Brett Booth is exceptional. It's 90s style artwork. It works for this book. How can you go wrong? $2.99 cardstock cover, guys. Buy this book. Gunslinger is an excellent series. This is singularly Todd McFarlane's best writing he has done on a book, maybe ever in his life. It is coherent. It makes sense. I love this book. I love Gunslinger more than Spawn. I can tell you that right now. So if you're not in on this book, jump in, guys. We got a new character. He's like a Flash character called Focus. The angels are coming down. They've been beating the hell out of Gunslinger. There's a big battle. Most of this book is a battle. And this is what we're here for on a $2.99 comic book. It's exciting. It's big. It's bombastic. And at the end, man, Gunslinger takes the wings of the angels they had cut off, puts them on his own back. This bad mofo is taken off. Guys, I cannot tell you enough how much I love Gunslinger. This is a great book, guys. Do not pass this up. $2.99. Don't doubt me on this. Get in on Gunslinger Spawn. All right, guys, that's all I have for you for this weekly comic book review, the week of February 15, 2023. However, tonight, as I film this, Friday night, February 17th, is Ant-Man Quantumania. I know a lot of us are excited to go see it. I'm going to go see it at a matinee tomorrow because I'm a cheap bastard. I'm going to a matinee. But I got to show you this tweet. Check this out. AMC is going to start charging more money to sit in the middle of the movie theater and offer discounts on front row seats. So damn you, AMC. Damn you to hell. You're trying to squeeze blood out of a turnip as if the movie theater business is not struggling enough. It depends which seat you're going to pick now. This one's $12. That's $9. That's $4.50 because you can't see shit. You're going to have a broke neck watching it. I don't know what's going on with these guys, but maybe stay away from AMC. I don't think this is a good business model or a good plan. But I'm letting you know before you go. Guys, we're all excited. All right, guys, that's all I got for you this week on the Weekly Comic Book Review. I want to thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the notification bell. Subscribe to the channel. I appreciate each and every one of you. We will see you next week. Remember, keep collecting comics. Just make sure you're doing it the Jway. Bye.